This is a video tutorial which shows how to batch resize a folder of images using Photoshop. So the first thing that you'll do is open your Adobe Photoshop software and navigate to where it says File up in the upper left, and then go down to Scripts, Image Processor. Once you've gotten here, you'll notice that it asks you to specify the folder that you'd like to work with. So in this case, I've already selected the folder. And then you can choose to save the images in the same location, which will basically just create a folder inside of that folder you've specified, or you can select a completely different folder. In my case, I'd like to save it in the same location, so I'm selecting that. Next, you'll want to decide whether you want the file type to be a JPEG, a PSD, or a TIFF. In this case, I'm going to save it as a JPEG. I'd like it to be 10 as the quality, the highest is 12. And then this part is really important. This is resize to fit. So this is where you're going to want to specify what size you want the photos to be. So one thing to know about this is that you'll specify the width and height. The width and height is going to represent the maximum width and height that you would like. So what that means is that if I'm specifying the width as 450 by 550 tall, then all of the images that I want to process is going to fit inside of these bounds. It's not going to be resizing it to be exactly 450 by 550. Instead, it's just going to make sure that it fits into those dimensions, which is what I want. So after that, I'll go ahead and press Run. And you'll see all of the different images pop up on your screen. And once you see them no longer popping up on your screen, then you can check back in your folder. So I'm going to go into Finder, and as you can see, a folder called JPEG has appeared. And if I look at the size of all of the photos, you'll notice that none of them are any wider than 450, and ones that have a different proportion are actually smaller than 450. Like this one right here, it's 425 by 550 because that's a little bit of a taller image, but it never goes over my maximum width, which is 450. And that was a tutorial of how to batch resize photos in a folder using Adobe Photoshop. If there are any other videos that you would like to see of tutorials, feel free to subscribe to my channel. Make a comment if there's a particular tutorial you'd like to see for the Adobe Creative Suite, WordPress, or anything on a Mac. Thanks.